guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing a little setup tour on my girlfriend's setup. When putting this together we had a couple things in mind, one of those being budget and number two is being kind of some cozy vibes and matching with the aesthetic that she had going on. So a lot of the style stuff was definitely done by her, and for me and my contribution was kind of just, it was her birthday and I picked up a few things, so I thought I'd film this process as well for showing you guys what you can do on a pretty tight budget. And before we hop into the video, if you guys could please leave a like on the video, it really helps a small channel like mine grow in terms of the YouTube algorithm, as well as consider subscribing. We're super close to hitting 1,000 subscribers and I'd love to hit that milestone kind of during the summer. And without further ado, let's hop in a little bit into the backstory. Before having an actual setup, this was the setup. Now there was like a small table before, but pretty much how it would be is have whatever stuff you're working on, got the laptop on the bed, and this is it. So of course we wanted to change that a little bit. So we've got a couple different things that could make it a lot better in terms of research, work from home, school stuff, and those just being simple things like a monitor for one. Having that extra real estate is definitely helpful in terms of just kind of spreading things apart, as well as multitasking and different things like that. And to just a space to where you can do homework or just push things back and kind of sit back and relax and enjoy YouTube, Sims, whatever is really going on. So for starting out with the monitor, I chose a budget Dell display coming in for around $130. Specs on this are fairly basic with a 24-inch IPS panel with a 1920 by 1080p resolution, and overall just nice colors for video editing and things like that. It has a 60 Hz panel because she's not going to be doing too much gaming on it, so for this particular use case, Sims will work fine with 60 Hz. And since a lot of the stuff she's going to be doing on here is mainly text based, this panel I've had experience with before actually, and it has super good text quality in terms of crispness. While it doesn't really compare to the M1 Retina display, it is still 1920 by 1080, so it's still pretty crisp overall. One thing about this monitor is that it only has one HDMI port and one VGA, meaning that you will need Bluetooth headphones or some sort of thing like that if you wanted to have sound, for instance. But I think for this particular use case, everything else is Bluetooth pretty much, so it doesn't really affect it too much. And you can use this as a clamshell design with the MacBook plugged in and just have the single screen go. So the next part of the setup, and what I think is really the start of the show here, is this brown leather chair. Now you can tell it's a little bit aged, but my girlfriend picked this up at a thrift store for honestly $6. It's absolutely crazy because I mean the style goes perfectly, hatted, and I mean it looks amazing, frankly. I found a few things comparable on Wayfair and Amazon, and they kind of range from the $80 to almost $400 range. So picking this up for $6 definitely helped us in the budget, but also kept those cozy vibes and kind of that brown kind of wood theme going. And as you can see here, Max, her cat, actually uses this chair quite often as well. But since I was trying to film that, he hopped up onto the desk instead. You know, there's not too much more I can say about this chair other than it was just a complete steal. Maybe having the option tilt back as well as some armrests would have made this like the perfect chair. But I think for the price, obviously you can't really go wrong with something like this. Next piece we picked up is a super inexpensive laptop stand. Yeah, something that can be used in a portable way as well as just leaving it on the desk. And it kind of just allows the laptop to be a second monitor as well as just have it kind of eye level along with the monitor on the side. Coming in at $7 to $8 on Amazon, I really wanted to pick one of these up for myself actually as well, just for kind of my work computer as well as just having something eye level that I can use as a second monitor screen. And it's really nice because you can pick kind of exactly how high you want the laptop to sit, so it's kind of perfect for every eye level. As well as it being portable, you can kind of just throw it into your backpack and take it with you to a coffee shop or school or something like that. And even though it is pretty tiny, I tried moving the laptop quite a bit and it seems to stay pretty well intact. Those rubber feet definitely hold up the laptop as well as stop it from moving while you're typing as well. And next up we just have a full leather desk mat, and this was brought in for two main reasons. Number one was mainly just to have a mouse pad / desk mat kind of thing to protect the desk, and number two is just to add some more color to the setup, just because that is kind of one of her themes that she was going with, and other things do match that color. Having something functional as well as having it colorful and match the setup was kind of definitely something we were going for. The nice thing about this is the bottom of it is kind of a rubberized material, so it doesn't slip at all. So one more small but useful thing is this little wireless charger that we picked up from Target for around $10, and as you can tell, matches the color scheme perfectly, kind of that sage green aesthetic, and also just useful overall. One more thing she added are these medical prints. They match the brown tones perfectly and also shows her style of being kind of a pre-med or going into med school student eventually, as well as the stethoscope here. Adds a nice touch touch and personality to the whole overall setup. Other smaller things that tie everything together are just like a little pencil holder, as well as a lamp to provide some more light, obviously, and this little turtle sculpture we got in San Diego. Don't know his name, but I have one as well, and we just thought it was cool overall. And last but not least, you guys are probably wondering what that desk is. It's actually just a white Ikea Linman with some Aldi's legs, coming in at $20 for the tabletop, as well as $4 each for the legs. So all in all, kind of around $30, $35 for the whole desk. And what makes it that wood color is actually some wood vinyl wrap. I've made a video on my channel actually using that same sort of thing. You guys have probably seen the white Ikea Linman top as well. Hopefully I'll throw up some clips. But basically all it is just some wood vinyl wrap. And I mean, you can pick some up on Amazon for around $7. I'll have links to everything that I've shown in the video down in the description as well. The exact ones or just ones that I can find super similar to the ones that I'm showing in the video. But if you want to get that aesthetic as well and you just have some random table, using something like wood vinyl wrap or just marble vinyl wrap or something just to give it a little bit more flair definitely adds a lot to that setup for a very inexpensive price. Since a lot of these wood tables can go for, you know, hundreds of dollars, although the quality may not be the same as a butcher board or whatever, right around $35 is a super cool way to get that exact look you're going for on a budget. And that brings us to the end of our video. And once again, if you enjoyed the video or you found something helpful, please leave a like on it and drop any comments or questions that you have down in the comments. I'll respond to all of those as soon as possible. So again, thank you guys for watching and I hope you guys got something out of this video. I'll see you guys next one.